Hey, this is Emmanuel Comer, just coming in from Augusta, Georgia. I wanted to share this map with you guys, and this may help some people who may have never really looked at the theory side of things. Um, and it really frustrates me when I see musicians have to struggle through naming chords, using each letter of the chord that you're creating, and not really understanding the theory behind it. And so this map is really nice because it puts a lot of it together. But of course, just like always, you have to know how to use, a tool like this. Essentially, what you're looking at is there's um, a collection of blue squares, which are your main chords, your main diatonic. For example, I just played the C scale. That first letter C, okay, and I can switch over to the other map, okay, so you can see that that 1 is the same as the C, okay. That first letter C goes go you know is a 1, is a 1 chord, and you notice all the Roman numerals. The Roman numerals are used to denote chords, not just notes, but actual chords. The capital Roman numerals are telling you that it's a major chord. So that first square at the bottom, the big one, that's your home square. That's the main chord of that major scale. Okay, that's C. If I'm in the key of C, whatever key you're in, that's that first note of that, first chord of that scale. Okay, and all your blue ones are your main diatonic chords. We talked about that before. So the major chords, like I said, are all capitals. The minor ones are all lowercase. In this particular map, it shows you, for example, at the top, that two minor, in Roman numerals. It's really redundant. You don't need to put the minor, the M, next to it. They do that because typically when you put a letter, you need to have an M there for minor, but when you put in numbers, the lowercase Roman numerals already means that you're using the minor chord. And so, for example, and then you have arrows. The arrows are telling you that if you're at one particular square, this square will get you to the other chords, denoted by the other squares. Okay, I'm not going to talk about the green circles right now, or even the octagon or the curved circle, but you just stick with this, the first, the main blue squares. You can see that there's progressions that can be built from that. For example, if I could go from the top straight down, I can go from a 2 to a 3 to a 4 to a 5 and to a 1, and that's a very simple progression. Or in jazz or a lot of music, you'll find a 2-5-1 progression. The third square on the second column, if you see that 2M there, is really close to the bottom of that progression. It goes to 2 minor, and then it goes to the left to the 5, and then to the 1. Okay. Here's another common one. Start with the second box in the middle, which is the 3, the minor 3 minor chord. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm playing an E. All right. You see those switch. Okay. And then I can go to the right to the 6 minor. Okay. I'm gonna go down to the 2, and then the 5, and then the 1. And so, I mean, you can just really sit here for hours and play with this chart and just see all the different, very common progressions that you'll find in music. Start with the blue ones, and if you want to go further, and also you can look at how under each major or minor chord, they show you different voicings, different extensions that you could add to it. For example, you don't just have to play 2-5-1. You could play a minor 2, 7, or 9 to a and that's a 5 with a knife on it. Okay, a 7 and a 9 in it. I'm voicing it a little bit different, but you hear how that is a much more interesting chord to a, I can go to that 1, which is the major 7 for the major knife. So, just, it's the same progression, but also the different varieties of chords that you can, extend into using this chart. So it's really useful. Hope you like it. Just another little tidbit that I wanted to share with you guys. Talk to you later.